Good morning! I'm back with another Flosstube, and this is season 6, episode 1 for this year. First Flosstube. I did do a whip parade, but that was a whip parade. That's separate. So, yeah, I got my coffee. So, grab whatever you want to drink. Hopefully it won't be too long. Yeah. So, this is where I talk about my cross-stitching, crocheting, journaling, reading, quilting, all my hobbies. Okay? But primarily cross-stitching. One of my goals for 2026 is to FFO 24 of my finishes. Now, I did one yesterday. Now, she has been done, oh wow, for about 3 years, I think. 3, maybe 4 years. She's been done for a long time. And I just had her clipped on one of those, for like bell pulls and all that, or banners, and hanging on my wall. Well, when me and Addie from Addie's Cross and Quilts were shopping at Ollie's, she found the perfect frame for her. Perfect. And so we each got one. And she is done. So that's her all together. I cannot say her name, but she's by Bella Filipina. And she is gorgeous. And this frame is gorgeous. It's like old wood, you know. So, this is my first FFO for the year. Okay, now I got her sitting down nice and safe. Then, where are you? There. Cross stitching for this past week. You know what? I worked on that too. Let me see how many stitches I did because I cannot remember. And I know I worked on it. There. Let's see. Yep, I did. 650. Okay, so, first, come here. When I was doing my whip parade, I missed a couple of my whips. The biggest one that I missed, and I'm going to go ahead and show them now, is my Halloween Village Afghan. And yes, I got this all wadded up. So this is where I'm at now. I'm still on the top row of pages. Okay, I think I'm on page 4, but I'm not 100% positive. With this one, and I'll put a picture of all the info, I want to work on it on the 13th, and then the months that have 31 days on the 31st of all the months for the year, and get some progress on it because I love it. I think it is gorgeous. I really, really do. So that's one that I missed. And then the other one, I thought I had restarted it, but I couldn't find it. So I had it in my head, and then that I didn't. And then when I was looking for a piece of fabric for another whip, I found it. It was with extra fabric. How it got there, I don't know. But Evening Stroll, which is a HAED by Caro Marchetti, I think it is. And I've got 2,000 stitches in on it. That's what it looks like. So I did a center start with the owl because I wanted to work on that owl. That owl is just gorgeous. So those are the two that I missed in my whip parade. There. Now, whips that I worked on. Let's see. I started the HAED Sal, which I am doing glistening wings because they're just, it's just gorgeous. The HAED Sal, you can't buy it no more. You're too late. Sorry, keep the ear out for next year. But they basically give you a choice of several patterns. You pick the one you want, and if you get one page done, you get the Amy Stewart picture. Exclusive. Won't be released with anybody else. Or won't be released anyway. Then if you get 6, you get all the pictures in the collection. And then if you get the full one, you get a choice of 3 whips. This year, I'm not trying for a finish. I'm trying for the 6 pages. And I have it worked out. I need 4,000 stitches a month to get that far. And I got my first 200 on. This is 28 count easy grid. And I'm doing it 2/1 tint. So I will be working on that this week. Okay, then, and this is all still from December. I worked on, where are you? There you are. Books Are Magic, which I started for Beth, the Steadfast Stitcher, for her birthday, but I only got 100 stitches in. That is it. And again, I'll put all the info up. Then I also worked on what is going to be my round robin for this year. And it's a Tiny Modernist. It's from last year. And it's the birthstones and flowers. So before I mail it out, I've got to finish this frame, which is 3,000 stitches. It's what I got left. What is on there? There. And then I can mail it out. I want to finish the frame. I want to finish February and July. 2. So, I got a lot of stitching. I need to work on this. But I can do it. I can do it. I did 650 stitches on it. And that is it for December's. Which, that was 950 stitches. All in all. Then, starting in January's, I started Freya. Okay. You can go there. The Legend of Freya, which is a Bella Filipina. I got, how many? 200? Yeah, 200 stitches. I did a center bottom start. Now, this is 18 count opalescent Aida that I dyed myself. And there is my start, all the way to the bottom. I did not like the black fabric. I wanted something with more color. So what I'm doing is, this is the tail end of her fin. I want to finish this and then start going up. And I'm going to bead as I go, because on here she's like 17 and a half, and I can use my extra large with extension Q-snap and she'll fit. So I will be working on her on the 1st of every month. Then I also worked on my blessing sampler for January. And it is called Coffee Obsessed. And who is it by? Oops. Who is it by? Come on, pull it up. Leela Studio. Okay, but I am changing it from all the reds to blues. So, because blues will match my house better. So that's one of the blues, and then I'm just doing color conversion. Period. I did not like the color that the coffee beans were, which was 3021, so I've changed it to 3371, I think it is, which is a dark brown. Yeah, I like it. And I got 40 stitches the first day, and then I frogged out everything, and because I didn't like the color, and I went and did another 600. I am trying for a finish, so every week I will be working on this. Then, let's see, for Saturdays, I am doing Santa Saturdays and trying to work on Christmas whip, which right now I want to focus on the stocking. So this is my grandson Carson's stocking. It's Christmas in the Woods by Stony Creek. Yeah. Yeah. This is the halfway point of the stocking, right here. So this is all that goes there except for the back stitching. And this is the top part of the heel. And it would just keep coming out over here. Ignore the little drops. Hopefully it will be covered up with stitching or will be trimmed off. Either way, I'm not stressing over it because this is supposed to be relaxing. And normally I am clumsy, but not that clumsy. So I got, I did not write it down. I think it was 800 stitches in. Wait, I got the picture still. No, 720. 20, yeah. So, and I primarily worked right here. So I finished the post, except for the back stitching, and now I'm going to work on the deer. So every Saturday, I am going to work on this one until it is finished. And then I'm going to switch to the next stocking that is the closest to being done. And then work on it until it is done. And then yesterday I worked on my bookshelf. This is pattern. I'm doing it myself because I want to keep track of all the books I read this year. So you can see each month we'll have a shelf. I got January's done. This is going to be the full size of it. I'm thinking of just doing one line for each of the shelf. Then I will do all the books and at least one little extra thing like a potted plant or something. And in each of the extra things, I'm going to put the initial of the month. So like, let's say I put a potted plant here. Then on the pot, it will have a J. And it'll be somewhere on the row. Just the initial, because I don't want to put like the months on the side or written in there. No, I want it to be more subtle than that. And then once this is done, I'm going to make it into a book cover. But that's it. Yes. Now I am debating about doing the books by the star rating, which I'm leaning more toward not doing that, or page count, each different number of pages be a different color, or where I got the book. So like if it's from a book box, it will be from one color. If it is a used book I bought, it'd be from another. If it's a new book that I bought, it'd be another color. If it's a ebook that I bought, it'd be one color. If it's a free ebook, it'd be a different color. You get the idea. If it's a chirp book, audio book, another audible, Everann, etc. They all get different colors. And that's the way I'm thinking about doing it. Hoopla, Libby, let's see, from a free library, and I think that's it. And I'm thinking about going that route. And the colors will be mainly blues, purples, in like a teal. Yeah. Or that's what I'm trying to go for. But I worked on this, got 400 stitches on it. And that's all my stitching for the week. And I have no idea my stitch count for the week. And that's okay. I don't always have to do it. Yeah. Now, other things I want to work on is Elmo, which is for my granddaughter. So I will be working on this week. I want to finish it soon. Then Stitch is So Beautiful is doing another one of her challenges where if you work on any of her whips and you get 250 stitches a week done on it, or 510. then you get a free pattern and enter into a drawing, if I remember right. And I'm going to be working on Moonlit Mountain Forest. Now this one is one of my goals. I want to finish this whip. If I do, how much was it? Where did I put you? I think it's like $3,000 a month. I can finish this by the end of the year. So I'm going to try $1,000 a week and get it done earlier. Every time I join in on her challenges, and I'm hoping she does it all year. So today, this is going to be the whip I work on. Yep. So I want to work on this one today, this one sometime this week. My shadow lane I want to work on, glistening wings. And then I'll pick either another full coverage or fancy lady that I want to work on. And I don't know yet. It's whatever sounds good to me on that day. I know I've got down Mother Nature Winter. I want to start sometime this month. I might start her. Me and Addie's going to start her together. So maybe we'll do that this week. And then I want to also work on, I need to pick out a fancy lady that I want to work on for this month. Snow Queen would be a good one. Ardentes of the Moon, Stars, and Day. Oh, so many good ones. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to try and get a couple from the winter list. 500 stitches. I know that. Yeah. And that is it on my stitching plans. Now, I did my TBR land, and right here it is. I'll put good morning. So this is the TBR land game for January, the first one of 2026. And sorry about the light. If I use the overhead light, all this you can't see. You can only see over here and over here and over there. You can't see the center. So I got side light on. So there's going to be shadows, but it'd be okay. Just shuffling these a little bit. And hopefully it'll all be all right. So there. Okay, so for the ones that don't know, I redid a Candyland game to make it my TBR land game. I made my own little game piece with the Court of Thorns and Roses books, and got my right dice, and each of these cards will have prompts. Okay, so my TBR can be any of my owned physical books, which is where I will pull them out from first. Then any audio books that I own and any digital books that I own. And that's a lot of books that I have. So we're going to do 5 rolls When it is 2, so if it's 1, it's 1 book. If it's 2, I gotta do the prompt 2 times. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need a green. I'm going to go down through here until I reach the first green. So that's that one. Next roll. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's the gingerbread man. So I gotta find the gingerbread man, which I have no idea where he is, because I have not landed on him before. Oops. Well, there's the ice cream. Aha, there he is. So that's the second one. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Orange. So the first orange. So 1 orange. I'm going to lay them like this. So that's 1 row, 2 rolls, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that is yellow. So the first yellow, and it's going to be 2 books. Okay, last one, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's another orange. Man, I was hoping to get purple, just because purple is my favorite color. Okay, so there is the last card. So, according to the squares, oh, come on, stand up. The cards, it'd be 6 books for this month. First one, the green is a book with a building on the cover. The second one, a book with a plant on the cover. A Why Choose romance. A book with a map on the inside, and a book with a number in the title. Okay, so I'm going to go find these books, pick them out, and then I'll come back with a video for all of it to show you. Then, oh, that's where that is. Okay. Where is, ooh, okay. I got to get this because I dropped it. Well, maybe I didn't drop it. No, I picked it up already. Okay. So, TBR land. And the rolls are all mixed up. For the gingerbread, it is a book with plants on the cover. And I picked Meadow Slinger. Yeah. And I've got the audio book, so I will be listening and reading that one. Then for one of the oranges, it's a Why Choose. And I just needed one, and it's going to be part of the Zodiac Academy, and it's the Bad Boys. The Bad Boys. Oh, it don't say on here. The Bad Boys of the Zodiac. The Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac, number 5. And then I go back into the actual Zodiac Academy. Then, for the single green, It's a book with a building on the cover. And I am going to be reading, it's from a book club, and I got the audiobook already. The Place Where They Buried Your Heart. I was trying to get ones that already bought, and part of clubs are read-alongs. A book with the number in the title, and to me, if it's anywhere on the cover, I will count it. And I got this one from Ollie's. I hate these stickers. So, Bloodmark, book 2 of the Legend Born series, or cycle. Then, I need 2 books with a map on the inside. And I started reading this yesterday, We Who Will Die, which has a map on the inside. I'm reading this for 2 book clubs, The Reading Layer and what's the other group? Where are you? Queen's Hollow on Fable. The Reading Layer is on Facebook. Then the other one is an ARC that I got, and it does have a little map in it. And it's called Erie, A Paranormal University Awaits by C.M. McCoy. So I will be reading that one next. Yeah, that's an ebook. And after I finish Broken Angel that I'm reading now, which is also an ARC, I will be reading Erie. So that's all the books. Yeah. And that is it. Yeah, that is it for today. I'm sorry, it's a little longer than normal. Oh, haul. Only haul I did is this. Michael's, and I got it for my stickers. So all my stickers I'm going to sort into here and different categories. And that is all my haul. And I had a voucher for it, and then all I paid for was the shipping. And I was fine with that. $8 shipping. Whoop-de-doo. A lot cheaper. And that is it. Yeah. This year I am trying very hard to admire and not acquire. So, I can start whips if I already have the fabric and the pattern. For 2025, I already got my pattern that I earned from finishing Jelly World. I do not have the fabric to start it. So, I have to earn up gift cards to be able to buy the fabric. And I'm halfway there. And I just got another gift card this morning. So as soon as I finish earning up those gift cards, then I can get the fabric, and then I can start it. And I really want to start it. It is the Quick Stitch of the of the Butterfly Ball is the one I got. And I'm so excited to start it. I want to start that one so bad. So, it is what it is. That is it. Yeah. Not too bad. But I hope everyone has a blessed day. hit like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing my progress. And I will see you next week.